Thursday, May 7th, 2 o'clock in the morning. Thursday, May 7th. It's only 2 o'clock in the morning. Man, do we have a lot in store for y'all. We have a lot of stuff planned for the channel. And it's a whole lot of projects going on at one time. Me and Don the Bomb are working on TWL, the Origins. The TWL Origin series. You've already seen episode 1. There's a lot more where that came from. That's going to be absolutely awesome as that series develops. We're basically talking about the origins of TWL. Don's basically told me not to explain this, but I never listened, so I'm going to explain this. TWL is Talk Wrestling Live, was one of our original projects some 20 years ago. TWL was one of our original projects, Talk Wrestling Live. So that we're not putting that in the title. It's just going to be called TWL Origins, the original, where we came from, what we did, our history, not just the show history, but 20 years worth of history. Everything. In the first episode, I talked about my relationship with a previous girlfriend named Debbie from Winston-Salem. We're going to get into more deep dive into more of that and talk about more of my origins of where I came from and how I got here. We're going to talk about my relationship with Shay in the future. We're going to talk about my relationship with other girls that I was involved with. We're going to talk about going to big mega events that you know in TNA wrestling history, like Bound for Glory's, the Detroit, Michigan series. We're going to talk about all that. These are just the projects that I'm working on with Don the Bomb. Other stuff I have in the works is absolutely mega, huge, tremendous. I have a video in the it's going to be a 5 o'clock a.m. drop. I'm waiting for some stuff to get here from Amazon, but we're going to basically, I'm just going to be a huge shopping expense that we went on for another project. So it's a project after promoting another project. That project will be, we are buying all the stuff that we need for a mega camping event, which I announced the camping event prior to this video. We are going on that camping trip. We have been to Walmart. We dropped over $1,000 at Walmart. It wasn't all dropped at Walmart, but we dropped over $1,000 at Walmart. It's kind of hard to explain. Some of the stuff we spent on Amazon, and we're going to put it all together. And from what we spent on Amazon and what we spent on Walmart, it'll be well over $1,000. A scooter that we bought from Amazon. My son, that we brought for my son's birthday party. We bought a scooter. It's an adult scooter. The scooter does like 50, 60 miles an hour. It's ridiculous to buy that for a 5-year-old, I know. But we did it. And he's already been on a scooter, and obviously y'all know he rides his 4-wheeler all the time on the videos. So he knows how. He is young. He is 5 years old, but he does have experience on a gas-powered 4-wheeler, and he has experience on a scooter. He's going to be getting an upgraded scooter, and we're just living that life, y'all. Just living that life, trying to have the best life we could possibly have. Thanks to Kent's junk removal and relocation of furniture. Again, you can call 910-650-3694 if you have any furniture you want removed. Again, that phone number is 910-650-3694. That's if you live in Eastern North Carolina. You can send us a picture of the junk that you want removed. You can text me a picture of the junk you want removed, and I'll send you back a quote, and I'll give you a date and a time, and you send your location, and once you give me the city that you're in, I'll give you a quote based off the pictures you send me. That's how that will work. That's Kent's junk removal and relocation of furniture. If you need furniture relocated from one place to another, you can also contact the same number. If you need junk removed, you can contact the same number. But let me get back to what we're building in the projects ahead. We're doing the videos where we're promoting other videos, we go on a shopping spree and we spend quite a bit of money. We spend it on Amazon and Walmart. Lots of money spent. Another video we're planning is a major camping extravaganza. And so we're planning the birthday party. The birthday party is going to be insane. There's going to be 3 major bouncy houses, some water slides. Obviously, there's going to be people there. It's going to be a major 5 o'clock upload, and it's going to be with 3 bouncy houses. It's going to be also fucking Richter scale, MrBeast level video. It's going to be really awesome. And then we're doing the camping experience. We got some plans to do a camping trip where we go to Pink Hill, North Carolina, and we also go to the water park. If you look it up, it's in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's a huge water park in Wilmington, North Carolina, and it'll be within 45 minutes of the campground. So we'll be able to do all of that. Pretty cheap, to be honest. In the scheme of things, we consider what we're going to accomplish. We're going to have a camp. We're going to have a campsite set up like a living room. There's going to be couches, love seats, recliners, flat screen TVs, all inside of a tent, all in a tent. It's going to just be off the freaking Richter scale. Again, another MrBeast level video. The only thing with MrBeast is we're not lazy. We do it with hard work. We don't do it with sponsorships. We don't do it with people giving us money to give away. This is our real money that we actually worked for through Kent's junk removal and relocation of furniture. Yes, that was a stab and jab at MrBeast because I think he is a lazy content creator. I think he creates the same video over and over and over again. He doesn't work for his videos. I think in the beginning he did work for his videos, but I think now he's a lazy content creator, and he doesn't deserve his spot at number 1, and that's why we're coming for him. We're coming for the freaking top spot because that's the only top spot is the only spot that I'm willing to accept as the number 1 YouTuber on YouTube. Because for those of you who don't know, I've already been the number 1 YouTuber on YouTube some 20 years ago, well before MrBeast. I was the number 1 YouTuber on YouTube, but I did some really immature things like moving the camera, and I regret it to this day. I got deactivated, and I got deactivated for some really immature things. I won't do it today. I'm more mature than that, and I won't make those same mistakes again. But I've already been the number 1 YouTuber, and I'm coming to reclaim my spot as the number 1 YouTuber once again. I am Kent Jones. I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. See, Bret Hart, I stole your line too. I love you, Bret. Thank you. I love pro wrestling, y'all. My channel was built on pro wrestling. My channel was built talking about pro wrestling. That's how I got famous in 2007, 2008. The beginning of the YouTube era. I became really big in 2007 and 2008. I predate even before that, but that's when I got blew up. My first time I became the number 1 YouTuber on YouTube, and I really do want those times to come back again. Not for selfish reasons, but because I want to build an empire with y'all, the viewer, and I really want it to be great and successful. I want to give back something I never did in my first run on YouTube. All I did was take, even though I never got a dime. What I did get was the fame. I got all the bad things that comes with it. This time around, I'm going to uplift people. We're going to make videos where we inspire people, where we help people. We're going to do, you know, the typical YouTube videos where you give money away to perfect strangers. But this time we're going to do more calculated. We're going to give it away to people who deserve it. We're going to ask questions before we give our money away. We're going to say, hey, do you work hard? Do you have a minimum wage job? We're going to give money to those people, the people that truly need it, not just random people so we can get clicks or views, but we're going to really try to change the dynamics right here in Eastern North Carolina. My home community, I'm going to try to uplift and change my area, try to make it so I am a single father. I know what it's like to be a single father. I have motivations to want to help other single fathers and help dads that are trying to raise their kids by themselves. People like Alan, my neighbor, who are trying to do it the hard way, trying to raise a child by themselves, and that they need the help. I'm going to uplift those people. I'm going to bring those people to the top because they deserve to succeed just like everybody else deserves to succeed. Then there is the camping video that I have in the plans. We're going to Pink Hill. We're going to go on a camping trip. It's going to be mega, like I said, campground with couches and TVs and everything that would be in your living room is going to be inside of our tent. And it's just going to be off the chain awesome. It's going to be a cool, fun video. And then, of course, we're going to be on vacation from our living room that's actually a tent. And we're going to go to the water park, which will also be pretty cool. It might even be multiple series videos. It will be what we call our pay-per-view. This is another concept I have. In wrestling, in the 90s when wrestling was popular, you had wrestling weekly TV shows that built towards pay-per-view mega events. Those pay-per-views were special. You invited your friends over. They were really mega events. That's what I'm going to do with my pay-per-views. Now, our pay-per-views are not going to be paid for. They're not going to be behind a paywall, at least not in the beginning. In the beginning, they're going to be 100% free. And it'll be our 5 a.m. upload that will build towards our pay-per-views, our mega events. So our 5 o'clock uploads will build towards our pay-per-views the same way in wrestling did in the 90s with the weekly night WCW Nitro and Thunder built towards pay-per-views like Starrcade and World War III. Those pay-per-views, if any of y'all wrestling historians remember what I'm talking about, you know what I know. You know what I'm telling you is true. So the same way that Thunder and Nitro built towards Starrcade, our weekly 5 a.m. uploads are going to build towards our pay-per-view events as well. There just means mega events. It doesn't mean pay-per-view, but I like to do it because I like to touch into the wrestling mindset, and I'm a huge wrestling historian. I think my channel will now be more about wrestling history than actual current wrestling events. So that's mega pay-per-view event number 1 on Pink Hill. Then we're going to do pretty much a repeat. We're going to copy the formula that we haven't even done yet, but we're going to copy it because we know it's going to be successful. And we're going to do another one from White Lake and another theme park. It might not be the one from Wilmington, but it will be another theme park. So it'll be the same concept. Do a camping extraordinary event. We might go just as hard on the campsite and do it'll become our normal. That's right, that will become our normal. And then we'll go do our new theme park that we hadn't been to before on video. And that will be our second major pay-per-view event. Really, our first pay-per-view event will be the party that we're having with Alexander. It's going to be off the chain. The first pay-per-view event will be one with Alexander at the birthday party with the 3 bouncy houses all in one video. That will be extraordinarily awesome. We'll promote these as free pay-per-views because they are pay-per-views, but only in name only. They're not going to be really pay events. They're going to actually be free. So it's oxymoron, but we're going to call them free pay-per-views. It's awesome. It's just awesome. Only in Kent Controversy Jones' brain would something like that exist. Free pay-per-views. So, anyways, we got a lot of stuff in plan. So, we got some Pink Hill Camping Extraordinary event. We have the White Lake Camping theme park event, and then we're going to have the birthday party, which is going to be the one that kicks it all off as far as the pay-per-view formula. Also, TWL Origins will continue to be a series on the channel. You can check that all out. This has been a pop-up video. That's another formula that I'm now doing. It's pop-up videos. Pop-up videos are videos I don't think should sit in the queue for 5 a.m. uploads. They should immediately go live to all of you. And that's what we're doing. This is a pop-up video, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you understand why I think it's important for you to know this right now. So much to intake, so much to put in your brain. And I love you guys. I really do. Don the Bomb, I know he loves you too. And other people that work behind the scenes. We all love you. We love you very much. There's a lot of people that help me with this channel. And some of them will go without getting any thanks. Some of them will get thanks. Some of them have already gotten thanks on the channel. You know who you are if you're one of the ones from the past that aren't part of the project anymore. But I tell you what, we love you too. We love each and every one of you for that made this possible, and we're going to continue to rock and roll as only we can do it. Because I am King Controversy Jones, and I am often imitated, but I am never duplicated. I am the one, the only King Controversial one, the one and the only, the prime of the game, the one that's insane. You better believe I'm the one to blame when we come to the dance. There ain't nobody like me. We're gonna be partying rich like we're in France. I don't give a damn. Don't you understand? I'm the man. KENT. That's me, and I'm signing off.